Hello there everyone, my name is Kirsten. So for today's video alone, I thought I would be doing something I haven't done in a very long time. And that is, of course, talking about like the subject of video games and whatnot. And it's pretty strange to me simply because I love, video games, and it's a shame that I don't talk about them enough, but if it's on my mind more often than usual, I'll have a chance to talk about it on video, since this has been on my mind for quite a while. And of course, when I made the video on the upcoming Alice video game, that did relatively well, so I kind of figured, you know what, I may as well go ahead and talk about this other upcoming game that I found out about on Twitter, actually. It was through bloodydisgusting.com. And for those of you that do not know what Bloody Disgusting is, they kind of talk about like horror-related stuff. Horror-related things as in like movies, TV shows, games, all that kind of good stuff. So if you're into horror-related stuff, definitely go check them out. I think they cover pretty good topics sometimes. So before I completely begin into this video, if you guys are new to this channel, and if you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing to my channel with notifications on. I upload brand new videos every single Friday. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and dive right on into this topic. The reason why this topic kind of brought me to my attention is because I haven't heard anything about Silent Hill in a very long time. Well, I mean, I kind of did, and there was kind of like hints about it throughout the years a little bit. But unfortunately, with the fact that the Silent Hill series is not going to be continuing anytime soon because of, Konami making like real bad decisions and whatnot. So I'm not going to lie to you guys, Konami has done some pretty fair amount of fuck-ups as a game developer company or gaming publishing company general. Like, for example, you got, what was it, that PT release game or something like that? I forget what it was, but I do remember at one point they were gonna bring back Silent Hill and call it, Silent Hills, and it looked really good, and it looked so fascinating to me because Norman Reedus was in the video game. I'm pretty sure you guys pretty much know what I'm talking about if you guys have played the demo or if you've seen reactions to this video game generally. You guys will pretty much know what I'm talking about it. Unfortunately, I never did play the video game, but I have seen reactions of people playing this game in particular or like talking about it a little bit. And it was so disappointing to me because I was so pumped and I was so excited for that game to come out, only to find out that they canceled the game completely. And I'm not even shitting you about this either. They canceled that game for a fucking pachinko machine. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? You decided to cancel a game for a pachinko machine. That's fucked up. People were so looking forward to that video game, including myself, which kind of pissed me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm pretty sure it pissed off a lot of other people too, so. But with the fact that, Silent Hills got canceled, I think some other company continued on with that project further. Only instead of calling it Silent Hills, I think they called it like Allison Road or something. I never played the game, but I would really love to one day. It seems like a very interesting video game, actually. Other examples of Konami doing like shitty things in the past is the fact that, like, when they released a Metal Gear Solid demo, and it turns out they weren't going to be releasing the game or something like that. I can't really remember. So another thing I also thought of at the top of my head is Konami releasing a Silent Hill HD collection, and the stupidest thing is it's not even considered an HD collection for some weird reason. Like, obviously you got Silent Hill 2 and 3, and here I am thinking to myself, like, what the fuck? This is what you call an HD collection or remaster or whatever? Where's Silent Hill 4? Where's the original Silent Hill? Where's Shattered Memories? Where's Origins? Those are the things that I thought of at the top of my head, and it's not even considered an HD collection. It may as well just be titled like a Silent Hill 2 and 3 bundle. Another thing that also pissed me off about like the HD collection is the fact that they changed the characters' voices a little bit for both 2 and 3, which, by the way, pissed a lot of people off, including myself, because I almost felt like it was a complete direct slap across the face to anybody that's a huge fan of the Silent Hill franchise. Yeah, Konami is just a very awful company, no doubt about that. They have done a lot of share of fuck-ups in the past, I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm getting off track a little bit because I'm not really talking about this game so much, but I figured, you know, with the fact that people are starting to create like Silent Hill vibes recently about this game generally, I think the last time a Silent Hill series per se came out was I think it was Silent Hill Downpour, which came out in like, when was this? I'm trying to think of at the top of my head. The last in the series that came out was I think 2012, or unless Silent Hill Book of Memories came out, which I don't think that necessarily counts as part of the series, but those are some of the Silent Hill gaming related stuff I could think of at the top of my head. But with the fact that, you know, the Silent Hill series is not going to be continuing anytime soon, unfortunately, I'm afraid, or unless a different company ends up buying out the game series or something and continuing it further, which I don't think is gonna happen, but I think that would be really awesome if that did happen, because as you guys know, I am a complete horror fanatic. I love like horror TV shows and movies, and I enjoy horror-related games as well. And surprisingly, I don't talk about the Silent Hill series too often into my gaming interests a little bit, but it's true, I enjoy it every once in a while. I'm surprised nobody in the video game community talked about this, but I think I also heard rumors a long time ago about like the Silent Hill box or something like that, which unfortunately never came out, and I think the project eventually got canceled, which of course I can't understand the reason why. The game probably could have been a pretty good success, I'm not really quite so sure. But with the fact that it's not going to be continuing in the series anymore, there's this one game in particular which is actually giving nods to the Silent Hill series, or like the Silent Hill video game generally. So this video game in particular is known to be, I believe it's Someday You'll Return, which sounds like a very interesting title because it kind of makes me wonder if it's going to be like a gaming tribute to the Silent Hill series. It kind of left me thinking about that, wondering if that's the case, but I got to see the trailer for this game, and the environment and everything else definitely gave those Silent Hill vibes. It looked like an amazing game, and I can't wait for it to come out. I believe the game's release is supposed to come out sometime next year in 2019, which I'm really excited about because I haven't seen like a Silent Hill inspired video game in a very long time. And the funny thing is, thinking about this game in particular, Someday You'll Return, and of course giving nods to Silent Hill, it's kind of interesting to me because I think The Evil Within kind of felt inspired by the Resident Evil series, which I thought was really interesting. I remember playing the game a long time ago, and it definitely got those Resident Evil series, only instead of like putting in, you know, zombies in the video game or what have you, it's like demonic possession type of villains, I guess you could say. I don't know how my brain is gonna process that, but very interesting concept with The Evil Within. Very awesome game, but when Someday You'll Return did the same thing with Silent Hill, it kind of made me thought of The Evil Within and Resident Evil. I don't know, it's just something that randomly came to mind. And I think the interesting thing is Someday You'll Return definitely had that story inspiration from Silent Hill as well, where this guy ends up looking for his daughter in like a woods or something. Unfortunately, it's not the small town of Silent Hill that everybody's expecting of, but a same concept with the beginning part of Silent Hill and even Silent Hill Shattered Memories, which I think is like the reimagination of the first original Silent Hill, only they created it a different way. But regardless of the fact that, you know, Silent Hill is not going to be coming out as a series anymore, it's just very awesome to see how like this gaming project generally is just giving nods to Silent Hill, which I think is very awesome. And it's very awesome to see that they're giving nods to the Silent Hill series or franchise. It's almost like the game itself is either tributing the Silent Hill series or just having it be inspired by the Silent Hill series, which is really awesome. So, those are my initial thoughts on this upcoming Someday You'll Return video game. I'm gonna leave this off to you guys. What do you think about this Someday You'll Return? Do you think it's eventually gonna open up and bring the Silent Hill series back again? Do you think like more gaming companies are gonna start reimagining or rethinking about the Silent Hill series? What are your thoughts about anything about Silent Hill Someday You'll Return? Leave that all in the comments down below, because I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts. So with everything that I've mentioned, I hope you guys enjoyed this video altogether, or you find it somewhat informal, anything at all. If you did enjoy this video or that you felt somewhat informed, just be sure to sucker punch that like button down below. Comment down below as well, like I mentioned in the beginning. And of course, if you're new here and if you haven't done so already, please do dedicate the time and effort to subscribe to my lovely channel, join my little army of darkness, and if you hit that notification button, you will be updated with brand new videos every single Friday. If you guys are interested in following me outside of YouTube, all of my social medias will be listed in the description box right down below if you are indeed interested in checking them out yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a completely chill week, an awesome day or night, and I will talk to you all soon in the next video. So until then, stay completely dark and so fucking brutal and awesome, my friends. Take care. Bye for now.